Hey, good afternoon, good evening. It's Sunday. It's Sunday night, past Halloweekend, and I want to talk about Halloweekend while we put groceries away. Because I feel like I've been taking like the other ideas that I come up with to make videos. Like, I know it looks low effort. Like I do literally nothing, but it requires mental power, and like I had no time to do like a video. But I do want to talk about Halloweekend in the DMV, but also putting these groceries away. I just feel like it was a -3 out of 10. The fact that I went out with my friend Danny. We were like Lady Gaga and Beyonce. I was the Lady Gaga to her beautiful Beyonce. And we went out, we went Friday night, so this was actually Halloween. We didn't get any tickets to anything. I know like friends sent me links to where they went. It was already sold out. I didn't know it was gonna be like that. We went out and we went to DuPont Circle. Let me tell you, maybe that was the worst idea ever. The Uber couldn't even like drop us off like that. It was just critical. We went there, we didn't know where to go. We're like, oh, let's try 12 after 12 because you can't say decades. It's not the best. I'm not trying to go to Mad Hatter or something. I'm sorry. And anything else, it was just too packed. Danny was really a good friend for like squeezing us and wiggling us into that line because it was critical. I was waiting in line. I was like Lady Gaga with the soda cans and the cigarette glasses and like the studded like leather jacket, and like hello, Beyonce had like the jewels on the jacket, jewels on the shoes, and she had like the mini denim shorts. And then this guy behind me was like, what do you have like cans in your hair? And I was like, I didn't get offended because it wasn't anything offensive, but I was like, why are you so aggressive? And I was like, I'm Lady Gaga. And then he was like, oh my bad. It was like, you clearly don't know, but it's okay, you don't have to know. But other beautiful girls didn't know. Every guy was just amazed by the cigarette glasses, but like, you need to be amazed by the telephone music video. Oh no, hold on. That was beeping. We were waiting in line and we go to the front and then it turns out, oh, we had to pay. And like, that's okay. I knew we had to pay something. We went towards the bouncer and the lady who was taking payments, and she was like, it's $50 per person. $50 per person? Whoa, 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 whoa. What does that mean? What does that mean? $50 per person Halloween towards a recession. Whoa, that was crazy. And mind you, it was like packed. Like, you don't understand, like people were spilling out of the sidewalks. Like, it was literally packed. So like they could tell, like, you're not gonna go home if you're already in DC, especially like I'm coming from a long way to go, okay? And like we're trying to party. And so we ended up paying the $50. Some girl behind me, she heard that it was $50 per person. She was like, who is she? Like, I'm gonna fight her because why is she saying $50? And I was like, she's just doing her job. I'm sure she doesn't own the establishment. Like, she's just doing her job. Anyways, we go in and they really could do that. It's like everyone's desperate to just get in, so they are willing to pay, but the smart people ordered ahead. But like me and Danny didn't know what to do. But again, it was really packed, like squeezing through. We went into 12 after 12. We kind of went towards the first floor and like nothing bad happened, but there were a few experiences that were like, whoa. But it was memorable. So the first experience is like, okay, we went to the bar, we got like green tea shots or something, everything's good. Some people again recognized Beyonce and Lady Gaga, and I was like, wow, thank you. Like, it honestly, it took me the entire week to do the studded jacket, and it may not look like a lot. Like, I think I have photos. It may not look like I did a lot, but it was at least, because it was a big jacket, it was at least 300, 400 like spikes and the square like stud thingies that I had to hammer in. And because I hammered in, and that's not the proper way to do it, I just didn't have time to do it properly. And hey, I mean, I'm not using the jacket ever again, even though the whole outfit was probably like $120. But whatever. We were in the club, okay, we got the shots, and then we kind of like danced. The first one was kind of like reggaeton. It was like Hispanic dancing. And I was like, okay, like we're vibing like this. It's okay. I'm not putting the chicken away, and that's not okay. And like, girl, in this economy right now, I can't like miss a chicken being bad. VIP section was right there. If you are in the VIP section, this is like 99% of people. I'm sure there's a 1% where it's like reasonable to get a VIP section. I just feel like you're a loser, okay? Like, big slimy loser. Because the whole point of you going to the club, like, who are you trying to flex on? like most of the time, be real, most people are trying to flex something on their Instagram. Like, again, in this economy, in this type of recession that's going on, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like you're a loser, okay? I could like dwell into that later. But we were just dancing there, and then I feel something, and one of my Coke cans that was like right here, and it was kind of it was kind of like that. And it was like, whoa, I didn't mind it at first, but it happened again. And it was this loser guy who was in the VIP section, and then he was kind of like, I turned around, and then he saw me, and he was just like standing there with his drink, and he was like, are you a baby or something? Are you a grown baby? I'm trying not to curse so hard, but you get what I'm trying to say. Why would you touch someone else? You don't even know me. And at first I was like, what the heck? And then one of his friends, like, I made a gross ass face at him because duh, like, don't touch me. One thing about me, like, I'm sure that's for everyone, but I am like very critical of people that I don't know touching me. I'm just very like that. I don't like that. Like, things have happened before where people have touched me, not in a bad way. It's just like, maybe they didn't know and I've gone home and cried. I don't like touching like that. Like, I don't know, I just don't. But still, it was like bothering me. It's on my soda can and my hair. So he was standing like this doing this nasty thing, and that like gave me such a big ick, because like you thought you're cute doing this. You're a grown loser in the club, in the VIP section, probably having no, okay, so hello. Anyways, turned around, I think his like one of his like friends there, I don't know if it was like an actual girlfriend or a friend that's a girl, don't know. She reached for his arm and was like, oh, I'm sorry, like he won't do that again. And then he just had this blank look, and then I was like whatever. I don't know, usually I'm like, oh, it's okay, it's all right, and like I'm very apologetic for things that happen. Maybe it was a gaga in me, but like, girl, I don't know how to fight. We will get into that later. Okay, whatever. We kept dancing near there, 2 feet away, or 3. Okay, but we were like pretty close. I hear the same thing again, and I turn around and it was the same guy. But it wasn't, sorry, he wasn't touching like the can anymore. He was just like touching my shoulder, like in this side, and I was like, oh. And he was like, oh, like I wanted to say I'm sorry, and I was like I gave this like really obviously fake smile, because like there was no apologizing. You clearly wanted to do that, like it wasn't an accident. And I was like, okay. And then I kept dancing. He came literally less than a minute later and started touching the can again, and he was just like this now. And I was like, ew, literally, I don't know what came into me, but I was like, what the actual freak? You know what I said. I was like, what the actual freak? You're so dumb. Like, I looked at him, and like the other friends were just standing there. I feel like if you're a friend, you're not a good friend. Hold your friends accountable to like bothering like people, especially women. Like, I did nothing to you. I'm not even there for you. I didn't even know you existed. Whatever. I can't fight. Like, I can't even fight my own dog when it attacks me. What makes you think I could fight a human being? Anyways, went upstairs. We got another shot, and then we were just like dancing. I think some like weird guy comes up, and he was trying to talk to Danny. I don't know. Like, he seemed like nice, but he was just like, oh, like, I know people in this club, okay, so if you want to go somewhere else, like, if someone's bothering you, let me know. I roll. What do you mean? Like, thank you so much. Like, I feel like I should be on my knees and like praying to you that finally I found a man that's able to protect me in the club, that everything is okay. And like, what do you mean by that? Like, what do you want me to do? What? In that same room, we went towards like the window. It was like the middle of 12 after 12, where it's like that giant window in the middle of the floor, right? And then we were dancing there. Everything was good, and then like we got like shoved like back. Like, my back was like this, and I got shoved. God, babe. And it turns out like a fight broke out, and I was like, ah. Wait, I didn't do that, but I was just shook, and I didn't want to be near it. So like quickly, like I went to like the back of the room, like, or as far as I could go, because it was packed, and a fight broke out. Literally, like, it took a while for security to come there, because again, it was packed, but then they broke it up. And then I didn't know like why Danny was moving, and I feel so sorry. Like, if you're seeing this, like, I'm sorry. I didn't know alcohol went into like your face or your eyes, and I was like, oh my god, like, she really wants to see this fight. She didn't want to see this fight. She was blind. But then like she was cleaning up, another fight broke out after the first one got like dissolved, and then 2 more fights happened. I think it was like 3 or 4 fights, and like in the span of like 6 to 8 minutes, and I was like, whoa, that is very crazy. And I don't know why this very Caucasian girl at the corner. It was the latest reaction because the fight already broke out, and I think another friend was joining in the fight. And then she let like the loudest scream, and I was like, oh my god, no one is getting murdered. You don't have to scream. Like you're already okay. Like nothing is happening to you. We should be concerned about the people fighting. But it's okay. It's okay to have a little reaction. Me too, girl. That happened. Everything was good. Everything was fun. After that, we left a little bit early. Then we went to get like pizza. I think it was called DC Pizza because there was no and pizza around anymore. Or maybe I just missed it. I don't know. I didn't see it. Went there. We ate like some really good pizza. I think it was really good. But maybe it's because we were just hungry. And then we wanted to Uber home. Mind you, my Uber was gonna be $70, but like they weren't picking up because I was like further away than Danny, so like I just Ubered with her, and then I went to my dad's place, like that was near her. But 70 buckaroos, I was willing to pay. They just like couldn't find anyone, so it canceled, and like I was just tired at that point. But that was Friday. Saturday we were gonna go out. I dressed as a honey from Foreign High School Host Club. I think I forgot because I watched it's been a minute since I watched that. It's been years. I think I said it right. Danny dressed up all cute. I might go to her story and take a screenshot to show you. I don't know that much anime. I don't know where she's from, but she was cute. Right? And we went out to College Park to eat at Dog House, and I got a cheeseburger and she got a hot dog, and we ate. Everything was good. We're coming back from eating there. This dude comes up, he just grabbed my arm, and I was like, whoa. I don't know, for some reason I thought I was a girl at first because like everyone was like dressed up so well. Like I was in happy spirits. And then he was like, hey, can you walk me back to my dorm? And I was like, no, thank you. Keep in mind, I said, no, thank you. He was like, please, like, I just don't know. And I was like, no, it's okay. We're all going in the same direction, but it was like very close. I had to make a face to make sure, you know, like, I don't want to be followed. Like, I hope guys don't get offended by the fact that sometimes, like, women are a little bit mean, but keep in mind, like, I guess I'm talking about nicer guys, but a lot of the time, guys are like, a bunch of buttholes, okay? Like, it takes a woman to be really rude and mean for you to like get the hint. Like if she says no thank you, it's not like an open invitation for you to be like, oh, like, yeah, like you could tell when she's feeling you. I feel like people should have more context clues. Like get out, stay off your phone, go and meet people. But anyways, when I again made a face and I was like, no, and then he was like, well, you're jobbed anyways. And I was like, I said the B word, but I should have said your mom. Ugh. Your mom is always a good comeback. I feel like people should just learn a little bit more about boundaries, but that's another conversation for later. But that's what happened. Halloween weekend, I think I said it was like -3 or -5 out of 10, mostly because it was so many people. You needed tickets to something, you needed tickets to places. But I'm glad, like, the good news is that people actually want to dress up, even if it's like, I don't know, you put like a green triangle in your head and you say you're a Sims character or something. Like, people are trying, people want to go out, and I feel like this really truly is a big recession indicator because it wasn't like this last year. I still didn't see a lot of people, but now it was packed, like both Friday, Saturday, and I'm not sure how Sunday goes. That's that on that. Also, like, again, Danny and I were talking about it because I basically spent my Halloween weekend with her, and we agreed that people just need to have more house parties, and like I agree, but again, that's also hard. Like, things cost a lot, so it's, again, it comes back to the sense of community if people pitch in and bring things. But again, that's a conversation for later. Regardless of what happened and all that information, I had a good time. I had like a good time looking at people's costumes. Like, everyone was pretty. I like going like out and just seeing people get so freaking creative. That's really cool. Like, it's like bringing people together in some way just for Halloween. I got to like dance with my girlie and we had a good time. Wow. But that's it. I didn't put any freaking groceries away because I just kept talking for like 20 freaking minutes. But yeah, that's that on that. But yeah, I have nothing else to say.